Good evening. My name is Robert Swigan. I live in Modesto, California. I'm here tonight after being targeted for 12 years with direct energy weapons, voice to skull. I wake up in the middle of the night in excruciating pain. There's nobody I could call. There's nobody to help me. You know, I have sometimes suicidal idealization because there's nobody to help. You know, I've been diagnosed schizophrenic and delusional at 53 and 57 years old. You know, I'm a graduate of junior college with a degree in counseling and human service. I commend you people for what you're doing here, and I'm here to support my friends, and I know that this has been very difficult for me and my family. You know, my family. I have 4 children, and one is in prison right now. I suspect he was hit for about 45 minutes, and others will not even talk to me. My family's been fragmented, and I don't tell anybody what's happened to me anymore. It's a dark secret with me. I cannot explain to people what's happening. The police in Modesto are at least talking to me now. They're not taking me down to the mental health facility. I thank you very much for listening to me.
Marilyn Langlois.
Good evening, Mayor and Council members. Marilyn Langlois, Richmond resident. I want to thank Ms. Anderson for bringing this topic forward and bringing so many speakers. I urge you to adopt this resolution. As has been said, the original Space Preservation Act was introduced by Congressman Kucinich, co-sponsored by Congresswoman Barbara Lee and Congressman Pete Stark of the Bay Area. And this concept was also voted on and supported unanimously by the United Nations to prohibit weaponization of space and space-based weapons. These are clearly not good for anyone on Earth and not good for anyone in Richmond. You have to be aware that there are a lot of exotic weapons research programs going on, some of them covert, some of them not covert. A former Richmond resident sent me a lot of emails last year about a public comment period for allowing U.S. military testing of directed energy weapons in the Olympic Peninsula in the state of Washington, which is of great concern. In terms of the types of weapons that are affecting these individuals, before you judge the targeted individuals, I would suggest that you listen to them, take the time to really listen deeply to their experience, try to put yourself in their shoes for a moment. If you can believe them, then please do what you can to support them. If you're not sure, then I urge you to take the precautionary principle. When in doubt, err on the side of extra protection for those who are vulnerable. So please do adopt this resolution. Thank you.
Sylvia Gray White. Not the time yet. Good evening. My name is Sylvia Gray White, a very long-time Richmond resident. Tonight I'm so thankful and happy that our city is looking up, waking up, and standing up. Approval of this agenda item will make an impact on the whole world and will help us to restore our Mother Earth and our health. The heavy metal toxins falling down on us daily from the chemtrails are done by our military without our approval and knowledge. Lead is one of the many chemicals in the chemtrails, even though the government banned it decades ago, banned it from paint, toys, even bullets, and other manufacturing processing. This toxin has really negatively impacted my life. Lead is very toxic, and there are no safe levels. It displaces the calcium in your bones, among many other illnesses, particularly with the children. The level of lead in my body has drastically increased in the past 3 years. I gotta get the lead out. We need to stop this constant daily abuse of our universal rights to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. If you don't feel good, you can't live good. I am not the only one breathing this pollution. If you breathe, you're breathing it too. We have rights. Stand up for them. Now, in order to stand, I got to use a cane. But I still can stand and will stand up for what's right.
Our last speaker is Elizabeth Adams. First and foremost, I'd like to pass this cell phone around. This is what electronic burns look like. This is my 6-year-old granddaughter who has been targeted since birth. So can I just walk and show this to you?
Give it to the clerk.
Yeah, give it to her. I asked the guard, could you be careful that you see, and this was taken less than 30 days ago when we were at Eden Hospital. That's when you hear of the victim speak of being electronically burned, that is my 6-year-old granddaughter. I am 59 years old. I have 6 grandchildren and 2 great-grandchildren. I first and foremost want to say that I thank God for every one of you. And I mean literally from the bottom of my heart. I thank him for each one of you. I thank God for the blessings that he's going to bring your way just for addressing these issues. These issues are beyond the average eye. The average eye can't even see it. So it's not even worth even talking about in that sense. I have sent each and every one of you information. Everything that I sent you is just what you need to know. But there's one more thing left. Your local fusion center. You need to do some deep research into your local fusion center. Just look it up online. That is where you will find information, ill activities of some sort that is going on within, I'm not going to say city government because I can't pinpoint it, but you need to look into your local fusion center. Secondly, mental health of children. May I finish just 2 minutes, please?
I think we need to get over by the same amount of time.
Okay, no problem. That was the last speaker.
I'm a researcher. I also have some evidence of history. Is it possible to comment?
Ma'am, if you didn't sign up, you can't speak. Okay, I have Vice Mayor Meyer.
So I was just going to briefly say that the weaponization of space has been at the history that was described so eloquently by Councilmember McLaughlin is something that I think is extremely immoral and we should not be as a nation engaging in, and so I'm going to support this resolution based on that.